speaking to you on Rotary's action plan called as Strategic Plan, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, Membership, Rotary Foundation and Polio Plus. Friends, when our priority is service, focus is only on service, the project planning and the work that yield tangible and visible benefit to those who need and deserve it. But to do it effectively, we need to keep our house in order. That means conducting ourselves in accordance with the principle of Rotary, treating others with respect and following the four-way test. It means maximizing our impact by planning carefully and channelizing our resources wisely. And it means looking after the long-term health of our organization by ensuring that our membership is strong, engaged and healthy. Friends, in recognition of Rotary's history as a diverse organization and in our careful planning for our future, Rotary has reaffirmed the organization's commitment to diversity, equity and inclusion. Our Rotary strategic plan, known as Action Plan, is rooted in our values and is built on a remarkable capabilities and spirit of Rotarians. It's our way of ensuring a stronger and more effective future for Rotary. The four priorities of the action plan are, firstly, to increase our impact by finding new ways to use our expertise to make a difference. Secondly, to expand our reach for building connections and opportunities that allow people who share our drive to make change. Thirdly, to enhance participant engagement by recommitting the needs, expectations, growth of our participants. And finally, to increase our ability to adapt by finding new opportunities, creating more positive leadership, opening our conversation to more diverse voices, and to simplify how we operate. The priorities of the action plan, especially increasing our adaptability, is to align with our position on diversity, equity and inclusion. When we embrace this concept, we advance our organization and create positive experience for everyone who engages with Rotary. Engaging people from all culture, experience and identities and making them feel welcome and also a part of the Rotary experience will allow us to increase our membership, which is vital to the health and longevity of our organization. Inviting diverse perspective will offer us new and bold ideas to keep Rotary relevant for the next century, making diversity, equity and inclusion a priority, and it's everyone's responsibility, that is from club members to the Rotary staff members. Our membership has hovered around the same 1.2 billion mark for the last 18 years. We are not growing except in Asian countries, and our membership is getting older. We have too many clubs that do not have the knowledge or motivation to have an impact. Clubs that don't know what we are doing on the global level. Clubs that don't know what about our program and our foundation. They don't even know how to get involved. But we can overcome all these things. We can do all this because of our geographic reach and to the fact that our clubs are made up of people who are deeply engaged in their communities. As a part of the community that we serve, we know the needs, we have the connections, and we are able to take immediate action. That is why every Rotary Club's membership reflects diversity of its community. Friends, it was the ambitious goal of Rotary International Board to increase the share of women members to 30%. But the membership of women in our Indian clubs is only 15.23%, and globally it is only 25.33%. It is the need of the hour, and we all should sincerely try to bring in more women members in our clubs. Another source that can help us to do better, and which is also a global, it shares our value of service and leadership, is Rotaract. Today, Rotaractors have been considered Rotary program participants. RI Constitution and bylaws included Rotaract Club as a membership type club, and they are a part of Rotary. Rotary International have given Rotaract clubs independent status. Let us team up with them on project and ask them to take part and speak at our events. Friends, the world needs Rotary and the Rotary needs strong club with the dedicated members in order to do more good. It's our responsibility, yours and mine, to make sure everyone who shows interest in joining Rotary gets an invitation. Make use of the publication on membership of the Rotary, which help people who are interested in joining Rotary connect with the club which is right for them. Having joined, let us ensure that every member has a reason to stay. As building strong clubs that engages in meaningful projects and also as a fun along the way, we provide values to our club members that they cannot find anywhere else. Friends, let us not keep Rotary's story to ourselves. As said by our President Jennifer, let us take as a challenge to invite leaders of all ages, men and women, who are looking for a ways to give back. By doing so, we will be doing justice to imagining Rotary and helping our community, and also helping Rotary continue to do good work in the world. Dear friends, let me now talk about the Rotary Foundation. Foundation is a shining jewel in Rotary's crown. It is a means and the instrument to work towards goodwill, understanding and peace. Global grant allows us to do large-scale and impactful projects across the world, and district grant will help the district and club to take up small-scale community project in their own locality, which help to build Rotary image. Rotarians and other donors fund the Rotary Foundation, as rightly said by our TRF trustee Bharat Pandya. While Rotarians are at the heart of Rotary, the Rotary Foundation is the backbone of Rotary. The Rotary Foundation received the highest possible score from Charity Navigator for its strong financial health and its commitment to accountability and transparency. This is the 14th straight year Rotary has received a 4-star rating. Friends, the program of the Rotary Foundation are proven models, and the projects can be termed as a human transformation service that generate quantifiable benefits. The Rotary Foundation gives the Rotarians wings to explore a new world of opportunities. Rotary is perhaps best known as the chief motivating force behind the effort to eradicate polio. Utilizing the motto "Service Above Self," Rotary members believe that they have a shared responsibility to take action on the world's most persistent issues. Rotary clubs work together to promote peace, fight disease, provide clean water, sanitation and hygiene, save mother and children, support education, protect environment and grow local economies. One of the greatest opportunities for Rotarians to work for the peace is through the Rotary Foundation. Friends, Helen Keller was once asked by a reporter, Mr. Keller, is there anything worse than being a blind? She said, yes, having sight but no vision. It is the Rotary Foundation, through its program and the good work it does, that provides a forward-looking vision to make our dream of a better world to come true. The Rotary Foundation of Rotary is not only a trust for peace, but also a trust for faith. A foundation trusted by Bill Gates and so many others around the globe. We as a Rotarian have the duty to support our foundation to ensure the future of our service to the humanity. Rotary Foundation has reached the pinnacle of glorious achievement solely because of the trust and support of the Rotarians worldwide. If this faith is, it is the faith of the Rotarian in the goals of the Rotary Foundation, the newer areas of actions are being envisaged. If Rotarians are sincere in their continued support, TRF can achieve the almost impossible. Every year, the collection for the Rotary Foundation is increasing in spite of recession, war, conflict and calamities. The Rotary Foundation is growing in a healthy manner. Rotarians and others who support the Rotary Foundation have trust in the Rotary Foundation that its goals are achievable, noble and worthwhile. It is this trust that results in Rotarians contributing frequently to the Rotary Foundation. It is this trust that should be harnessed into a force that will penetrate all Rotary families and promote better support. Today, the Rotary Foundation has grown into a multi-million dollar charity. Its robust funding model allows districts the flexibility to choose which Rotary aspect they would support, be it polio eradication, scholarship, district grant, global grant and more. Today's Rotary Foundation impacts the world through disaster relief, disease prevention, peace, education and other areas. Everyone in Rotary is a part of this legacy. It is our responsibility to keep it going. Friends, Rotary Foundation's goals and targets set for this year is raising of $430 million. Though expectations of the Rotary Foundation seems to be little high, but I'm sure Rotarians can and will achieve this. Friends, stewardship is critical to the success of the foundation. Our stewardship of foundation resources directly impacts the reputation of the foundation among Rotarians and the general public. As stewards of the Rotary Foundation, Rotarians are responsible to donor to use the donations appropriately. A donor who understands that the funds are used in an appropriate and responsible manner is more likely to give it to the foundation again to support the project. Dear friends, being a member of the Rotary means we are persons of integrity and honor, not only in our business or a chosen profession, but in our personal life too. The four-way test is not something that we just hang on the wall. The public image of Rotary is made by you and me, and let us ensure that we remain as what Rotary is supposed to make us, better human beings with the great values. My dear Rotarian leaders, as far as stewardship is concerned, Rotarians must have to tighten their belts, roll up their sleeves, arise and act. It is in our own interest that we treat this great Rotary Foundation trust as a sacred trust. Friends, Rotary since its inception in 1905 has been the champion for peace. Every Rotary service project, whether it is with a district grant or a global grant, has an impact on peace. It could be a peace project, a water and sanitation project, a basic education and literacy project, an economic and community development project, or a project in one of our human health related areas such as maternal and child health or disease prevention and treatment. The ultimate outcome makes a positive contribution to our world by improving the quality of life for those affected, and that improvement is an element of peace. Dear friends, in 1985, Rotary launched its Polio Plus program. The first initiative was to tackle global polio eradication through the mass vaccination of children. The Global Polio Immunization Initiative, formed in 1988, is a public and private partnership that include Rotary, WHO, CDC, UNICEF, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and the governments of the world. Rotary has contributed more than 2 billion and countless volunteer hours to immunize more than 2.4 billion children in 122 countries. Last year alone, more than 37 million children were vaccinated across 30 countries using more than 1 billion doses of oral polio vaccine. Today there are only 3 countries that have the transmission of the polio virus: Afghanistan, Pakistan and Mozambique. Just 30 cases were confirmed worldwide till 2022. But remember that as long as polio exists anywhere, it is the threat to the young children everywhere. You may have heard about importation of the disease to Malawi and Mozambique, detection of polio virus in the sewage in UK, and recent cases in USA. Friends, though India is free from polio since 11 years, yet it is still early to have a sigh of complete relief when we still have 2 polio endemic countries as our neighbors. In the year 2022, while polio virus cases in Afghanistan is only 2 and 20 in Pakistan were reported. It is not easy to ignore those numbers, and we have to stay alert and continue to support the government during the routine immunization and create awareness about the program and campaign, just as we are doing for the decades. We shall continue to support the Government of India along with our partners WHO, UNICEF and CDC. My dear friends, with this I would like to conclude my talk on Action Plan, DEI, membership, Rotary Foundation and Polio Plus. I thank all of you for this opportunity. Thank you all of you for your patient hearing. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. We are proceeding to the next session. Thank you, sir. May I request Assistant Governors of Zone 14 and Assistant Governor Zone 15 to be ready for the next session along with this club presidents. May I request Rotarian G. Kamaraj, Assistant Governor of Zone 14, to please come to the dais along with his zone presidents. Rotarian T. Ishwar Kumar, Rotary Club of Salem. Rotarian Dr. R. Vetri Vendan, Rotary Club of Salem Midtown. Rotarian SMR Elumalai, Rotary Club of Salem Youngtown from Zone 14 are requested to come to the dais, please. I also request Assistant Governor Zone 15, Rotarian K. Mohan Raj, to come along with this Zone 15 presidents, Rotarian S. Karthigeyan, Rotary Club of Salem Metropolis, Rotarian G. Jayashri, Salem Smart City, Rotarian Vikas Kumar Jain, Salem Cosmos, Rotarian Lenin Kumar, Rotary Club of Salem Greens, to be in the dais, please. We request